Okie dokie artichokes. People are giving having some confusion on like the very first question, which is important because we're going to use that one um, for the rest. Like all these FRQs math questions, I use A to answer B. I use B pretty much some, not always, to answer C. So let's go over this and let's see if we can clear up some confusion on question one. So consider a turbine that's rated at 1.5 megawatts. This means that sufficiently high winds, it would generate 1.5 megawatts, or I like this kilowatts better, 1,500 kilowatts of power. Power. So that's how fast power is a rate. That's how fast the electricity flows through. Thinking about it like a hose. That's how fast the water is shooting out of the hose. The amount of energy, the quantity of energy, the bathtub of energy, that's kilowatt hours. If I'm filling up a bucket, I need to know two things. How fast is the water flowing out, and how long am I filling up that bucket for? And that will tell me the amount. We measure amount, quantity of energy in kilowatt hours. So this turbine runs at 100% of the time for a full year. That's extra information. How much energy would it produce in a year? How much? That tells me quantity. So my brain should be quantity is kilowatt hours. Does it do in a year? And so I go up here and I'm like, okay, 15,000 kilowatts moving through. Um, and so I guess all I need to know now is how many hours there are in a year. So when I did this, I did 1,500. I'm not putting units on here. You do it. 1,500 kilowatts times like how many X, find the X, Marshall, how many hours are there in a year? When I did this, I was like times 24, not at, times 24 hours in a day times 365 days in a year, right? So I did like 1,500 times like 8,000 or something like that hours. And that will tell me how many kilowatt hours, how many, my quantity of kilowatt hours this thing will make in a year. I hope that was helpful. Don't try to keep straight power versus the amount of energy versus the kilowatt hours. Okay, and now I use that. The next question will ask me like, well, that's 100% power, but what if it's only at 38% power? And then there's later questions that are actually kind of easy, asking you to calculate the dollar value of these. So I hope that was helpful. Watch this video again. I'm also going to link, as you can already see, the video we watched in class. This is due when it's due, so make it happen, Captain. Bye? Question mark. Boop.